Hi everyone, so I'm back to share another journal with you, and this one is a little bee themed journal, and as I'm saying that, there's a tiny little spider crawling up onto my tripod. my tripod, I couldn't even say that. So let me take this little guy away from there. Teeny weensy spider. You probably can't even see it, but I can. There he is, a teeny weeny one. Little baby spider. Okay, sorry about that. I've made a bee journal. I've used kits from ARTYmaze. I've also used some ephemera from My Porch Prints. It's got a fabric cover. I've also used some of the freebies that ARTYmaze has given us for the little bee specimen cards. If you haven't already checked that out, she's got a video on that. I think that was Tuesday, try it Tuesday. So this little journal measures 6.5 by 3 3/4. It has a 1-inch spine. There are 2 signatures, 64 pages front and back. It will be listed in my shop if you're interested. So just making sure I'm in frame because I'm doing a private live with this, saving my memory on my phone. So I've used this lovely fabric that I got from Lou, who is Lou at Fernley, who she's on YouTube, and it's got a nice texture to it, and I just thought I'm going to bring that up so that you can see it a little bit more. I just thought the colours went well with the bee themed journal, so with the bee themed kit. This topper here is just got some honeycomb stenciling. This is from ARTYmaze, and I've just kind of made that's like 3 layers there, like a little plate, and My Porch Prints, some cheesecloth, which I will pull away at in a little bit. It's all been stitched around the edge. So that's that, and you can see how diddy it is. There we go. Feels really good. Eyelets and organza ribbon as a closure. So let's go inside. So, like I said, the main kit is from ARTYmaze, and ARTYmaze is linked below. And obviously, I've just cut this, the papers. I did actually print them out full size, but I trimmed them down just to make a smaller journal. So that's one of the pages. But like I said, this is a full size kit. I've just adapted it to be a smaller kit. Then here, this might be from My Porch Prints. I've just made a little pocket there, and these are the little specimen cards inspired by ARTYmaze. So I made my own little cards here, and I used a circle die cut, and then these are the images that ARTYmaze has got as a freebie on her website. Done the eyelet, stitched all around, put a tab on there, and made a little dangle. So that's that. Then I have like a mason jar from the kit, and this is from ARTYmaze as well. So, and I've done the honeycomb stenciling all the way through the journal, and I used spiced marmalade to do that. That was the nearest colour I had to honey. Okay, why doesn't that want to go in? There we go. So that's that. I love these. I've got a few other little ones throughout the journal. So I've done it so that that would hang off that side. We've got a tab here, some of the stenciling. This is the library pocket that you get with ARTYmaze's kit. This is from My Porch Prints, and this is the library card that you get, and obviously that's actually opened at the back as well, and obviously the pocket's there, and that all comes with the kit. So I'd printed off the tags like more or less full size, maybe about 90% or something, and then I thought, oh, they're going to be too big for this, so I just used them as tabs, not tabs, but tag flipped pages, whatever you want to call it. This is from the old design shop. Some of the little pieces of ephemera from ARTYmaze I've just put on here. This is the old design shop, I think. Here we just have a side tuck with the honeycomb and the bees. This is My Porch Prints, and this is ARTYmaze. And here we just have another piece of ephemera from ARTYmaze, and then on this page we have an envelope, and I think I shrunk them down to about 75% from its original size. and inside there we just have some coffee dyed paper. So lots of long pieces, so instead of folding it in half that way, I folded it in half that way to use them up, so not to waste it. We don't want to waste paper. And that's just paper clipped on. More stenciling, centre of that signature, because there's two signatures. These are from one of ARTYmaze's time card toppers. There's one of the kits have got butterflies, bees, dragonflies, etc. So I used that just to make tags. I didn't obviously make like the matchbooks, I keep calling them matchboxes, matchbooks, like flip things. This is again all from ARTYmaze, and that's just paper clipped on there, not very well. There we go. On there. Here, these are the little circles that ARTYmaze done as a freebie, and then this is a flip. I've just used that as a little tab. Piece of the paper that was left over, so I just made a little booklet or a tablet, whatever you want to call it. Some stenciling inside there, and then that's paper clipped closed. Then we have another piece of ephemera here. It's all been back. Some of it is on white paper, some of it's on coffee dyed. It's just what I had to hand. Little flip, you could make a little pocket. That's a little piece there from My Porch Prints. That's the other side of the tag. Another little pocket, obviously it's got the bee on there. And then these I just made myself. Stitching went a little bit wonky there. I'm rubbish at sewing things that are really small, I don't know why. But yeah, it kind of looks cute. And the bee, obviously I tried, I had some acetate, but it didn't print well. It just didn't dry and it just wiped off. So obviously I've got the wrong acetate for printing. So I did actually print out on some vellum. Oops, sorry about that. On some vellum, but my vellum is wider but shorter than my A4, so it kind of I'll still use them because the bees are still intact, but I'll do something else with them because I'm gonna do some more bee projects. Another mason jar and another journal card. I don't know if that's from ARTYmaze or My Porch Prints now, I can't remember, but that's the two kits that I used. Some more stenciling. Another little piece of ephemera from My Porch Prints. These are the pockets that you get with the kit. Obviously I shrunk them right down. And then inside here are the little specimen cards. ARTYmaze actually sent me a bundle of those, and I've still got some here. I've got little ones as well, but she'd done these on her Cricut, and she was kind enough to send me some, so I've been slowly using them. So I just put the bee in there and stitched all around, and the patterned cardstock was kind of yellow anyway, but I just went over it with the stencil, the honeycomb stencil, so that goes in there. This is from My Porch Prints, and then this tag I just stamped a bee. I think it's the only bee I own. And that's My Porch Prints. Yeah, I'll have to look into, because bees, I do like bees, so I'll have to look into more bee stamps. Second signature, this is from My Porch Prints with a little bee on there. Another little specimen card that I made and just done the stenciling. And mason jar from ARTYmaze's kit, and this is from ARTYmaze's kit as well. Oh. Too small, it's too fiddly. Little tab here, another tag that was too big for the journal, so I just put it in like that. Here we've just got another little piece of ephemera from ARTYmaze's kit. This is the Old Design Shop, another little pocket, and another little specimen card. That one was gifted to me from ARTYmaze. I've got a Cricut and I've got no room to pull it out because I've got too much stuff in here. But I wonder if I could do something like that, take it in the house and play around and see what I can come up with. Be interesting. This is from My Porch Prints, and that's a little stamp tag I done myself. because of the stitching on that, you have to put everything in first before you put that catch. I don't know why, but it's just catching on the stitching. A little journal card here from ARTYmaze's kit. Then there is a envelope from the kit, just with some paper in it. You can do some journaling. And that is paper clipped on. And that pops in there. Some more journaling pages, centre of the signature, bit of fluff. There's always a bit of fluff. Another tag that I made using the time card toppers, and it's just got some stenciling on the back. That coffee cardstock was really coffeeed postcard, that's from the kit, and this is from the kit as well. I love that. I love the greens in that, it's so pretty. Again, the little circle freebies, you get a whole sheet of like circles and like rectangles and or squares of the bees from ARTYmaze, so that's what I done with them, stenciled on the back of that. This was just a little scrap piece of paper I had left, so I made a little booklet. All them little scraps, don't waste them, make something from them. And paper clipping that closed. Here is just a little journal card from My Porch Prints, and a little flip. Oh, and a little hive there, that is from My Porch Prints, the other side of the tag, and it says on there the honeybee. And then I made another one of these and put the tab in there, and my little dangle. I didn't have any jump rings that were big enough to go through that and attach that, so I just done some string. And I put the gold like mesh bling on there with the little beads. And we have a mason jar and bumble buzz. I love that, bumble buzz. And this is a little piece of ephemera that I just popped on that pocket. And we're nearly done. And I'm sitting that to the side so that the dangle hangs out like that. A little side tuck there with some more bumblebee ephemera and a postcard with the bumblebee on it. Oh, there's a couple of little bees on there. And that is the back. So that is the little journal. Get me dangles out. That doesn't sound good, does it? Get me dangles out. Okay, so ARTYmaze is linked below, and this will be listed in my shop if you're interested. If you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.